Hi folks, welcome once again to the Thrones World Cup. It's the top 8 stage and we are going to see a game between Austria and Israel. It's Greyjoy Winter for Austria against Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill for Israel, which is an interesting matchup. I have it myself tomorrow, so I'm kind of hoping that this one goes well for Greyjoy. And Austria is actually 2-0 ahead at the moment, if I read the scores correctly. And yes, so we have Copper's opening for Israel here, and we have actually not the best setup for Greyjoy. Has Ralph of the choke tools basically, but doesn't choke that much, doesn't choke enough to prevent Last of the Giants in round 1. And nothing duped, and even I could say nothing too impactful, none of the bigs in play, and no econ. On the plus side, there is Great Kraken, so if nothing is on the board for Martell, then probably Great Kraken will be used. Well, I don't know, I mean, it could be used to get quick power, try to really rush, but I think to draw. Because running out of cards is the point where you lose against Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill. Yes, this can be nailed. I mean, why would you though? Because it's there's nothing in the used plot pile, so it would reduce by 0. Really, the thing to nil was the blood orange grow there. Okay, not like the shipwright is doing anything. Ooh, raiding the Bay of Ice, interesting. That gets rid of water gardens immediately. Yeah, and using the Great Kraken to draw. And Vengeance on the Intrigue means no Last of the Giants this round, but it hits the Reducer, which is not great here for Martell, really. Just looking at the deck, this deck doesn't have the Stranger, it has First Snow and Mad King's Command. That's not great. I mean, First Snow on this board is looking good, unless Night Flyer can come in to bring these deckhands. But actually Mad King's Command probably doesn't help. Negates the one advantage you have, which is card advantage. Well, dupes are okay, but I think the better cards to draw here are Balon and Asha. Balon can put crucial cards in from the discard pile, and Asha can keep you in card advantage basically with her targeted draw. On the other hand, Goralt is a bit rushy, and if he could stand, of course, it's pretty nice. Now, do you give Martell here the gold? Looks like it. Yeah, okay. And Judgment anyway, I was going to say if he's going to play this on a location, then maybe putting Gorald in a challenge first was the thing to do, although then you are risking his Viper Eyes, of course. Yeah, just do all the challenges. I think that's all you can do. I mean, if it's Last of the Giants Varys, there's really nothing to be gained. And Goralt will get marched then, I think. Ah, and actually hits. Yeah, power on his body, not that great, I think. Now, do you want to maybe... okay. Doesn't do military at all. It's going to take dominance. I think there was still... yeah, a way to win dominance just by doing military with one of the deckhands. And here we go. Nothing to be done. Well, Greyjoy has played 2 winter reserves, so has some econ to play more stuff out. Now is there anything left in hand? Okay. There's a bit of a problem here with this plan because now 4 gold has been carried over and it's going to draw another 5, so basically can play out whatever. And still no real econ apart from those winter reserves. Yeah.
So is Greyjoy winning?
Greyjoy is
Looks
not
like
winning.
it.
Far from it.
Yeah.
Well, having failed to take the icon, may as well leave this.
Yeah.
Or maybe not actually, because Great Kraken draws. You got Greyjoy down to 3 cards, so.
Yeah, but if you defend with if you try to win, I think you get intimidated as well, and then
I'd go.
then you take the other icon, right?
I'd go
Okay.
with the House Dane Escort to oppose it. When
Mm.
one gets intimidated, you take military. Now is Nymeria going to take the icon or not? Maybe he has Vengeance in hand, and yeah. If that's the case, then attacking military is a disaster. I'm going to lose 2 characters.
Yeah, what resets were used? Oh,
Nothing
None of the
so far.
resets.
Yeah.
So what's happening with Greyjoy's board? Just
Varys.
Varys, okay. It's off screen for me. Count Varys is kinda reset.
Yeah, it's a bit concerning that Martell is already kind of winning on the board. Okay, Winter Festival will keep Greyjoy ahead, but that's pretty much it. Then we'll see Nymeria's ability actually matter more.
Maybe
And
even Greyjoy has to play their own Margulis.
yeah, I mean, both have first now still. Can get
So it's one of those decks that play
Eric.
first snow instead of Mad King's Command or
No,
with
plays
Mad
both.
King's Command. And then no stranger?
Discard Secret Schemes, interesting. No stranger in this one now. It has first snow and Mad King's Command.
Well.
Yeah, I mean,
Interesting to see now. Dest goes back to your hand, and then I suppose what you just go for the reset. I don't know.
it's a minor disaster here, I think, for Greyjoy, because can't play anything here.
Yeah.
Unless it's Balon specifically, then Nymeria will just take the military icon of whatever comes in and it's dead. Is there a Nightmares in this one? One Nightmares. For Martell, I mean. While Goralt is back, so he is not coming in duped. Maybe he can try doing power. That could be Tattered Prince, probably. Yeah. Well, does he want to spend any more gold is the question. Tattered Prince costs 2 from Shadows.
Yeah.
Which means no less to the Giants if you want to play him. You might not though.
Does Greyjoy have nightmares?
No.
Because otherwise I don't see how this Golart is gonna do anything.
No, I think he's there to do power.
I suppose. Although you do have to, I think, keep the gold for Tatters. Otherwise, you will kind of have to kill Nymeria. But not really, if she just takes the military icon first.
Yeah, I'm thinking she might. Okay, so spends this. Interesting.
Okay, so she takes military icon. Then you do unopposed power. Maybe there's we do not so.
There isn't, and Kraken gains power, doesn't draw cards.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense to an extent. I think you just try to rush, right? Then next round you have the intimidated guy back.
Well, 10-5, is that gold going to be spent for anything? Lay waste, maybe? No. I think if you try to lay waste Great Kraken, it would just go into some econ finally, or Rose Road maybe.
Has another one. Yeah, now if you want to have some econ, you can do Murgulis because that's disastrous. You probably don't want to waste another round. I don't know. There's
Yeah, I
gonna
think.
be Murgulis and Marched and Mad King's Command. So Mad King's Command has to be played now, right?
Yeah, I think Matkins Command has to be played because you have another Coppers, and you can't play Coppers into Matkins Command. It has to be Matkins Command into Coppers, I think. Look, he had two secret schemes and didn't. Well, actually,
Wait,
is there
so
one still in hand? I think.
there's another. So there's Mad King's Command, there's Murgulis. Oh, and yeah, no Stranger. Okay. Makes sense, yeah. Well.
One better play out three characters.
Yeah, you have Eric and then you have the Chad, and I think it's honestly not too bad that the Chad's gonna have stealth and
Yeah, I don't think it's worth playing Meister Murmur here to kneel the fiefdom.
yeah, if you have this is alright. I think now I think should be able to push a power through with two stealths and three icons. Though not necessarily.
Well, 6 gold, so 3 of that is for Tattered Prince, and the other 3 is for whatever is coming from hand, because not marshalling 3 characters on Matkins Command from a hand of 7 is interesting. Could have played some kind of Shadow City Bastard or something at least. So goes with Secret Schemes. Wants better cards. Now has he drawn anything useful? At the moment, actually, it's quite an investment to even win the power challenge for Greyjoy. Can start these two and then use the ship to just beat the Tattered Prince.
Hmm.
If he does military,
How
that's
much
risky.
strength does Tattered Prince have?
4.
Ah, alright. Then yeah, you need both. Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing the military with him because you can't intimidate anything, right? The escort will defend, and then that's that.
Here we go. Now anything coming into play?
Yeah, is there something else that could be in shadows other than Tethered Prince?
No, I don't think so.
There we go.
I think he might defend this just to stop Great Kraken drawing. Or gaining power, actually, more to the point.
Yeah.
Or drawing, I don't know. Depends what the last three cards are, honestly. Pillage just a house, then escort.
Okay,
That
choosing the
really
speed.
sucks.
So he does the military challenge. I don't know if that's worth it. Just defending it would be better, I think.
But why? I mean, it can't come back now because there's no military icon. And still kill some. Okay. Might as well kill this guy then. It's going to remain knelt anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. You could have defended the military instead, right? But I don't know. It's not a huge difference because he would be nailed anyway, but we nailed with one power on him, I suppose.
I think Greyjoy has to Morgulis now, because first snow sucks just as much.
Oh, and yeah, I
Tether
think.
Sword is a power gaining character, potentially can't let him escape to shadows.
Well, it's gonna be another Murgulis next round, so whatever you play. Oh, already have a bit sleepy. I don't know, you can't play anything now anyway. Be really good to have some icon.
Yes, it would. He does have some in the deck.
And
Yeah.
Marshall Ziggler deckhand, that's really bad. It's not, I don't know, Iron Gate and this coming in, it's just. Oh, but doesn't trigger an Iron Gate, right? No. Okay, fair enough. Well,
Yeah, I mean, Eager deck and may as well marshal it because next round is first snow. It's going to be, well, not completely useless. There is at least a theoretical chance to put a warship in challenges.
yeah, and gets rid of that Nymeria and other stuff also.
I was going to say maybe it does a military enforces something because Great Kraken is
Yeah.
there, but yeah, not really.
Yep. It will. No, I don't know. You don't even have to. Um, just do unopposed power and intrigue. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, why not Intrigue here? It's the better challenge. As Morgulis as the last
Yeah,
plot.
and yeah, his Murgur is the last plot. I mean, depending if there's like a King's Road and a payload in hand, it could make a difference, right?
Yeah, by the way, next plot, Winter Reserves are gone, so not an econ
Also,
location
three
in play.
gold.
3
Yeah.
gold, yeah.
So even if there's King's Road and payload can be played.
Well, okay. That should bring in the
So now
King's
he can
Road.
put an icon location. Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. Yeah, but now Martell is ahead and not sure.
It's hopeless, whatever he marshals, if anything. I mean, it either dies or it gets, probably doesn't die this route, gets marched, maybe. It's short-lived. Best he can do is do another winter festival for power gain, but it's pretty hopeless. Yeah, a lot of people saying that Greyjoy Winter has a really good matchup against Martell Knights of the Hollow Hill, but from what I've seen, it doesn't really. It can win,
Well,
but
I thought that you have like 50-50 or what in testing.
Slightly better in my particular matchup, but I think that's slightly easier than this one. Just because of the plots. Long plan helps a bit. It's another 4 gold plot that turns into 7 with the agenda, of course.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean it's essentially an econ agenda, right? So I mean it counters the choke. Plus it has those coppers and just resets with Varys, which Greyjoy can't do anything about really. No fanatics in the deck. Could have been, but there aren't. And if that Gorald had survived, of course, would be a different matter. Well, is this enough choke that Martell can't play out anything? No, not really. Has enough gold for ambush, has enough gold to even marshal a 5-coster if there was one, which there is actually in the deck. Mm-hmm. Come on. Okay, I guess he's taking dominance. And I think he's now getting marched, and whatever comes next will get the Secret Pact instead. Hello. Actually throws Varys away, not needed at this point. And Greyjoy goes into another Winter Reserve. I was thinking maybe try Winter Festival and see if any miracles occur, but no.
So why not festival instead?
Yeah, I must be counting on another round. But I don't know. If there is one, I think Martell is just going to first snow again. Well, if nothing else happens. Actually, Muranmur can cancel Starfall, so something else needs to be played.
Well, there's 7 gold left, so sure there's many more things coming.
Yeah, if nothing else, there's going to be a Dornish spy. It's about time we saw one of those. There we go.
Yeah.
I mean, Martell is getting the cards right, but I think it's from Greyjoy's perspective, this has been an awful game, really. No, no economy. Can't even marshal a high cost character, even if there was one in hand.
Yeah, I think with a good econ that would actually seems like it would go in Greyjoy's favor if you imagine that every time there was a solid character on the board, right? If every time you can remarshal, you have a great haul and remarshal something every time. And it's now a non-opposed power, I presume, although it's then losing dominance. But should be okay. Oh, has intimidate as well, so couldn't quite close.
At least with the Winter Festival, it would be 11 here for Greyjoy.
Still plays winter reserves, okay.
Well, there's now gold for Balon if he wants it. Come on, let's play a Balon.
It's not even do anything. Does he
Remarkably,
not play Econ in this deck?
remarkably empty discard pile in terms of characters. Come on, let's play a character. There can't be 0 characters in hand. Nothing's even dead because nothing was ever in play. Except for gold.
Yeah, and through half of his deck that if all the bigs are completely at the bottom, that's yeah, fortunate. There we go. Again, I mean, it's not doing anything, but
No.
there he is.
And I think that's it. Now you can just pass here and take your dominance and it's game over.
You could do another post,
Mm-hmm.
intrigue or military, whichever you choose.
Yeah, I think that's what Johannes would do. I would just pass and take dominance.
But it's better to win with the challenge.
No, it's better to just win
Nothing
with dominance.
realistic. Well, realistically, especially if you know the deck list, what can happen if you do a challenge?
Yeah, but it's
Nothing.
much faster to
There's
just click
nothing.
pass than to click Starfall and then do a challenge and then click through the challenger solution.
Absolutely not. It's absolutely better to win with the challenge than passing and collecting dominance.
Okay.
Unexciting.
Well, big win for Israel because they would have gone 3-0 behind. That's 2-1 now.
So that's 2-1. Okay,
Mhm.
interesting.
Let's see, do we have
So
any matchups? We have Reinhardt playing against Jotam, so that's presumably Targ versus Lannister. Nicholas Melders playing, not sure what he's going to play because he's played 2 different factions. Looks like he's playing mainly Lannister. And then they have Gabi who plays Baratheon and Robert Charvet who plays Tyrell, if I'm not mistaken, and Werner plays Night's Watch. I mean, this is a basically a world-class team. All the players are extremely good, so and they are in the lead. You think they could close it, but Israel is really tough to crack. They are performing really well in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not sure. We'd have to look at the specific matchups to give a prediction, but yeah, Austria
We still
slight
have
favorite.
this one open if you want to know the faction matchups, but I think
Um,
Austria is looking good. So Targaryen is for Austria is playing against the Lannister Banner Falcon, which is the Shadow deck, which may actually be hard for the Brotherhood deck, which is a bit more aggro. And I think Banner Falcon plays the Shadow stuff, right? The King's Landing and the
yes.
powers of Castle Rock and stuff like that. Then you have Night's Watch Banner Kraken against Baratheon Free Folk. That will be interesting. I
Hmm.
think that Banner Kraken should probably get that one right.
Yes, I think so.
So Tyrell Banner Lion versus Targaryen Conclave. Um, I don't know. Targaryen Conclave is not doing that great either in this tournament, so I don't know how that's going. Um, so for Austria, Lannister reigns against Tyrell White Book. Well,
Okay, that could be close.
that's a close one, I think. And we saw the Greyjoy Hollow Hill matchup. Well, and they actually had another one. The other way around, right? So there, Martell Hollow Hill also played against Greyjoy Kings of Winter, and they also won with the Martell. So I
Mhm.
don't know, maybe it's not as good matchup as people say. And then Baratheon Wars to Come is against Stark Manifest God, which
Ah, okay.
I think Wars to Come is kind of like a cohort type deck without the agenda, basically.
Yeah.
Right, play some similar stuff. So that could also go either way, I think.
Okay, and let's have a look at the schedule here. So Saturday is the day in the evening. Might be possible to record some of those games if we're not busy. And then Sunday, actually, they have one pretty early in the day and then one later, which clashes a bit with our friendly open event. So probably won't be able
Yes.
to bring you the finale of this match, and
Uh,
also the France Germany is at the same time. That's unfortunate, but maybe actually Hannes has been trying to set up some streaming, so maybe we can get him to stream a bit if he's not playing the
mm,
friendly open, which he might be actually. So yeah, we'll see.
all right.
Well, so let that be it for tonight. Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Bye bye.